been negotiated between West Africa and the European Union, the heads of state and government repeated their commitment to the swift conclusion of a development-oriented partnership agreement. They therefore urged the chief negotiators of the two parties to endeavor to be flexible and find a way as soon as possible to arrive at an EPA that safeguards the interests of both parties. They further insisted on the need for adequate resources to finance the EPA program for development. In the area of politics, the communique expressed concern over the tension that usually surrounds the preparation and conduct of elections in the region, as well as the upsurge in terrorism in Nigeria and the Sahel region.
Elle encourage les partis politiques et autres parties prenantes à veiller toujours.
It encourages the political parties and other stakeholders to always seek consensual solutions to disputes emanating from these processes. It directs the Commission to undertake timely fact-finding mission to member states to facilitate the peaceful resolution of election-related tensions. The authority expresses worry at the upsurge in terrorism in the Sahel region and in Nigeria. It also expresses deep preoccupation with the volatile security situation in the Gulf of Guinea caused by piracy, robbery at sea, dumping, environmental degradation, as well as trafficking in drugs, humans, and weapons. Authority underscores the debilitating impact of this criminal act on regional and international peace and security, and reaffirms its determination to confront these scourges through the appropriate measures.
La sécurité régionale et internationale et réaffirme sa détermination à juguler ces différents fléaux par des mesures appropriées.
The 41st summit decided to suspend the general sanctions imposed on Guinea-Bissau while keeping the country under close watch so as to ensure the return to constitutional governance. On Mali, they expressed strong determination to assist in ensuring the conduct of a fair, transparent and credible presidential election in that country within the 12-month transition period. The heads of state and government reaffirmed their resolve to assist Mali in re-establishing state authority over the entire country, and in this regard, decided to fast-track the deployment of the ECOWAS Standby Force mission in Mali, MISEMA. The summit decided to immediately dispatch a technical assessment mission to Mali to liaise with the transitional authority with a view to preparing the ground for the imminent arrival of MISEMA.
La conférence réaffirme ses décisions initialement prises sur le Mali.
Authority reaffirms all its previous decisions on Mali and directs the Commission to facilitate their full implementation. Consequently, while upholding its commitments to a peaceful settlement of the rebellion, Authority reiterates its determination not to compromise on the territorial integrity of Mali nor negotiate with terrorist organizations. It therefore reaffirms its resolve to assist Mali in re-establishing state authority over the entire country.
Dans le rétablissement de l'autorité de l'État sur l'ensemble du territoire national.
As the curtains went down on the 41st Ordinary Summit, ECOWAS Commission President Kadri Desiré Ouedraogo said the leaders are dedicated to improving the living conditions of the region's people.
All the situation, the crisis situation in the sub-region have been reviewed by the authority of head of state and government, and they have taken very important decisions in order to promote the return of peace and stability in our region, especially in Mali and also in Guinea-Bissau. Our wish is to work under the leadership of President Alassane Ouattara, the chairman of the authority, and all the heads of state and government to obtain a full implementation of all the community acts and protocols for the benefit of the citizens, especially the protocols on free movement of goods and persons, the right of residence and establishment. These are very, very, very important protocols for ECOWAS, but we want to obtain a strict implementation in member states.
Kadri Ouedraogo commended ECOWAS for its achievements since inception, particularly in free movement protocol, promising that the hiccup still experienced at borders is being taken care of.
We know also that there are obstacles. These protocols are not fully implemented on the ground, and we want an effective implementation of these protocols. But as you know, we cannot do it alone. We have to get the support of the government. This is the reason I called on the head of states to support us in order to move forward in the implementation of all these protocols, so that we do not witness the harassment that our citizens are witnessing when crossing the borders. We want a real free movement of persons and goods in our sub-region.
Highlighting the need for massive infrastructural development in the region, the Commission President said poverty alleviation is top on the agenda of the ECOWAS Commission.
The responsibility of our heads of states and government is to create an enabling environment so that our citizens can do their business freely and peacefully. This is the responsibility of government. And of course, we need also to have economic development, because without economic development, you cannot solve the crisis, political crisis. This is the reason why poverty eradication is one of the main objectives of ECOWAS, but you cannot do so if you do not have an economic growth. You cannot have economic growth if you do not have investment, and you cannot have investment if you do not have good infrastructure. This is the reason why we are concentrating our efforts with the support of the European Union and other partners to develop our infrastructure. And I can assure you that we have discussed with the European Union for the utilization of regional program. And we are going to concentrate on reinforcement of infrastructure for the betterment of the economic situation of all our member states. So infrastructure is one of the priority at the ECOWAS Commission.
والجوع ونقص من الأموال والأنفس والثمرات وبشر